Good morning, everyone. I am Ma'am Donna Genti Palmes, a PhD student in curriculum development. So my task is to present a published research. To begin with, this research is entitled The Use of Social Media in Education, a Review of Recent Research by Uzakir, Erko, and Ozakir in 2015. University School of Applied Sciences, Technical University Education Faculty, Hyderpasa Industrial Vocational High School in Turkey. So for the overview of this study, this presentation explores the integration of social media, particularly social networking sites, also known as SNS, like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, into educational contexts. It addresses also the growing relevance of these platforms among students and educators, highlighting the potential benefits and engagement they may bring to teaching and learning process. So the integration of SNS in education, or the social networking sites. The integration of the social networking sites in education recognizes the increasing presence of these platforms in students' lives. By leveraging the familiarity and engagement students have with social media, educators aim to create a more interactive and collaborative educational environment. As the landscape of education continuously evolves, integrating SNS serves as a bridge between traditional learning methods and modern technology-driven approaches. So what's the role of this SNS in teaching and learning? So social media plays a crucial role in enhancing educational practices. It facilitates communication and collaboration among students and educators, fosters engagement through interactive content, and encourages the development of digital literacy skills. Platforms such as Facebook and Twitter provide unique opportunities for discussion and feedback, allowing for more dynamic learning experiences. Additionally, the usage of SNS can lead to increased motivation and a sense of community within educational settings. So what were the methods used in the study? So this review studies used a systematic approach to review the relevant research studies, a systematic search of literature on social media use for educational purposes, and examined peer-reviewed studies published in the English language dating from January 2005 to March 2015. The literature search was conducted on March 10, 2015 using the top 15 journals of education and educational research category. These journals were selected from 2013 ISI Web of Knowledge Journal citation reports according to value of impact factor. So this study also used the content analysis criteria. So this analyzes the scope of the study, consists of sample groups, publication years, environments, used technology, model of studies, paradigm methods, field of studies, data collection tools, preferred view statistical analysis techniques, articles countries, number of article authors, preferred social media environment, and number of used references. So for the data analysis, we have all the data was accumulated for each paper article in Microsoft Excel program formed according to content analysis criteria. Later on, the data are classified according to stated criteria by using filter characteristics. So what were the results of this study? In the last 5 years, one of the results was rather, in the last 5 years, many articles have been published more than the past years. 37 articles published from January 2009 to March 2015, others published in recent years. University students have been mostly preferred in studies as samples. Another, studies have been carried out in various environments, however, online classroom and blended have been mostly used in the studies. Survey and experimental model have been mostly preferred to collect data in papers. Most of the papers are quantitative and some of them are qualitative. Qualitative and quantitative researches have been applied together in very few articles. This study shows that some of the published research were written on e-learning and distance education. There were also some papers written in collaboration education. Another is Facebook is mostly preferred in the articles. The remarkable point is little-known social media environments usually used on researches. The mean, the standard deviation, percentage have been mostly used to analyze the data in articles. Also, frequency, ANOVA, Pearson correlation test, multiple regression analysis have also been used to analyze data in those articles. Most of the articles have been written by 2 authors in researches. The second majority group is seen to be written by 3 authors. Besides this, there are 7 authors in one of the articles published in selected journals. These researches have been performed in 19 countries. The distributions of the first 7 countries are as follows. The USA with 38%, the Spain with 15.5%, Australia with 12%, Taiwan with 7%, Turkey, Malaysia, and Netherlands for 3.5%. Okay, so for the discussions of this research, social media is very widely used by the younger generation, and that is indeed very true. In recent years, some researchers had worked on the impact of social media in education, especially these researches. They are mostly on e-learning and distance education, have been usually realized with university students. So even nowadays, there have been many studies that focused on the use of social media and other social networking sites. Another in researches, survey and experimental model have been mostly preferred to collect data. Most of the papers are quantitative and some of them are also qualitative. Facebook, that is most popular social media environment, had been mostly preferred in these studies. Also, the authors have usually preferred the following questionnaire, that is a data collecting tool, the mean, the standard deviation, and percentage, which are analysis techniques. Another is researches were carried out in an online classroom and blended environments. Approximately half of the researches have been performed in the USA. The rapidly increasing use of social media will affect every area of life. Therefore, education, that is a basic element of life, will be the most affected field from social media. To ensure positive results from this effect, more improving researches should be done in education. So if you can still remember, this research has a very wide scope. That is why it is very reasonable to conduct the research in a blended, online, and other modality just to reach the parameters that were covered in this research. So if you can still remember, this was conducted in a few countries where, of course, the demand for accessibility is very high. That is why all of the modalities were almost utilized, and the most fast and convenient way to analyze the data also were given importance and were highlighted in the study. So that was all. As for me, as the one who presents this paper or this research, although this is not mine, but I commend the authors or the proponents of this research for doing this very intensive study. And as a researcher myself, I am acknowledging the hard work and the determination of these researchers in making this study materialized or realized. And I hope that the results of this study could give the future researchers the avenue to continue, what is the gaps that were found, and perhaps propose for better solutions on how to improve our education system without neglecting the importance of our social networking sites. Thank you so much. So this presentation was made possible through the SlidesGo, including the icons, the infographics, and images by Freepik.